Hey guys, and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So, what's it been, like 4 months? No, 2 months since I last played this. So, let's keep playing. So, last time, oh no, my stylus. I need my stylus. Hold on here, where is it? Oh yeah, it's right here. Take it out quick so I don't have to cut in post-production. Alright, I'm back. Now I got my stylus and let's continue.
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us? Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So, what would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss Orley, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I notice it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this. Damn. Take that! Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon? But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
What's he talking about now?
It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit. Not you!
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits, they're completely irrelevant. Justice, I'll admit I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'll explain later, just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Miss Orley, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment.
Niet, I am knowing nothing.
Huh? What do you mean? We know you're not Russian. Oh yeah. The witness will testify. Please, now.
Fine. He's the one that did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there.
Different personality, but the same testimony.
I believe you have her where you want her, Justice. The circumstances have changed, yet her testimony is not. That means there's gonna be a contradiction in there.
Quite.
Oh wait, did I do the wrong voices here? Oh yeah, I did the wrong voice. This is Apollo speaking, and this is Kristoph speaking. So let's go here then. Oh wait, Let's go back to the statement again. Yeah, let's press. Hold it!
Hold it! You seem uneasy.
You try sitting up here.
Her eyes are darting all over the place. I must be getting warm. Tell me, after the crime, what was the defendant like?
Well, he must have been stunned by the weight of his crime. He sat in a daze at that table until the cops came.
Intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony you've got to get out of this witness. So, what do you think about her testimony? I tell you what I think. Her testimony is flawed, I think. It's basically bogus. It contradicts the evidence.
What's that?
Well, show us this evidence, Mr. Justice. The evidence that you claim contradicts the testimony. She didn't let him out of the sight. She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. I know there's some evidence that contradicts that.
Oh, really? I don't remember. Hold on here. Is it this? The defendant and Mrs. Smith at the Boys Folk Club. The check button. Is that's Olga's photo? But hold on here. No, hold on. I don't know. The cell phone? The cell phone. Oh yeah, we've already read through that. The crown photo. Hold on here. So, hold on here. So, she's claiming that Phoenix did it. She's not letting Phoenix out of his sight. Right? And Mr. Smith was dead. I got them a little mixed up. Is there some evidence? Victim, Shady Smith. Estimated time of death, April 17. Yeah. No, I don't know here. Hold on. Mr. White's prints on it are upside down. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take something here. Because I don't know right now.
Miss Orley, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borged Bowl Club. So, explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely.
Oh, that was a weird breakdown. Very weird breakdown. The man... that was a very weird sprite. That was scary, sent chills down my spine. The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant. Showdown time. You dirty cheat! Check his pockets, now! It's gone! The card's gone! You lose. Ah! Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right, and he hit me. You, some master of cheating you turned out to be. When I came to,
the victim was already dead. Is that it?
That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. Oh no! The battery. I need a charger. Alright, let's continue here. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
Well, where does this leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with a bottle, and I'm imagining all of this.
It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events? Mr. Gavin? Sir?
I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Mr. Orley a big fat liar. What? 3 were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
A motive?
Her plot foiled. The witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And what's with Ace Attorney and the hard words? And the denouement of that argument was murder. What? I didn't. I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me. What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. That was a rhyme. Weave, deceive. So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
Mr. Wright?
Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Kristoph Gavin. What are you saying? Why not consider the other possibility, that there was another person in the room at the time of the murder?
Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. Hold on here, a single card, yes. And the one who swapped the card didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used. A 4th person. Objection! Ha, this theory again. Your 4th... What's with me? Your 4th person doesn't exist. Indeed, that's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception. The perfect place to catch the real criminal.
The real criminal?
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less. What? Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about?
Sorry.
Remember what I said. The 4th person who swapped the cards made one critical error.
He or she wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards.
Yeah. Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there's one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue.
Yeah, I had that impression too. But why?
Well, Apollo, I think you can figure out who it was. It's not me, I swear.
Who's this 4th person? Why do I always get put on the spot like this?
You Phoenix. Give him a little bed to relax on, you know. That was a horrible, metaphor. Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards used the final game were blue? Kristoph! Yeah, Kristoph. As I expected. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair.
I was right?
Kristoph Gavin, you were the 4th person that night.
But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards.
How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or the table.
But look, you can see the colors in this photo.
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim, yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor. A competition? Yes, a test of wits, a solid class of passions. Only cards, their bracts, wreathed. I suck at English! Wreathed in blue flame. Know its final outcome. Well, Kristoph?
Mr. Gavin? Mr. Gavin, is something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me, it was just so sudden. Right, you aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Oh, Kristoph, you know even I'd never take a joke this far. Objection! This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb, this insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder? I assure you, I'm quite sane. But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim? I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either. Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim had never even met. Well, what if they have? Huh? There is a possibility, after all. They may have met that night before the game started.
What are you suggesting? Is this a truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the court.
The defense would like to request no such thing.
Mr. Gavin?
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related?
Kristoph Gavin, please be our pal. Not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Mr. Orley...
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? Here's the defense, not you. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you. Oh, okay. Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony? Yeah, of course. Let that Phoenix Wright speak. This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along, and I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court. Et tu, Justice? You betray me, your teacher? Et tu, that's something French, I think. I don't know what it means, though. If someone knows what it means, please write in the comments. Write it 1,000 times. Yeah. Or don't do that, don't do that. It just wastes your time and wastes my time, so just don't do it. I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth. Yeah, you tell them. You tell him, Justice. Very well. The defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please. So now we have some testimony. I think I'm gonna end the video here. So let me save. And yeah, the video is ending here. So yeah, right after this I'm just gonna record another part, but this is it for this part. So see you in the next one. Goodbye.